That man loved life. I'm not denying that Emmett had medical issues, but he never let it get him down. He had a passion for life. Emmett. It made you appreciate your good fortune. Because even though he was trapped in a hospital bed, he was more alive than most folks who can use their legs. He loved to laugh. He loved people.
Man, I'm sorry you lost him. Yeah.
I didn't lose him. He was taken from me.
Did Emmett say anything about what was going on at Life Care? Did you talk to him on that last Thursday?
His phone wasn't working by then. I tried reaching him on Wednesday and Thursday. Before that, he said that, things were a little crazy, but he didn't dwell on it. He didn't want to worry me. He even was joking about what he had for breakfast. He said he had canned tuna fish and crackers and relish. Said it was delicious. My Emmett, he was a fighter. And for him to have died of his own accord, that don't make no sense. None whatsoever.
Wade in the water. Wade in the water, children. Wade in the water. Wade in the water, children. Wade in the water. God's gonna trouble these waters. Man went down to the river. Man went down to the river, Lord. Man went down to the river. Went down there for to pray. Oh, wade in the water. Wade in the water, children. Wade in the water. God's gonna trouble these waters. God's gonna trouble these waters.
Hey, how you doing? You remember us?
Yes, sir.
Hey, I got that warrant for you. You got any more men in there?
Yes, sir.
Well, get them outside.
Hey, Remy. Remy, get everyone out here now.
Y'all are gonna need to stay out here until we get done with our work. Understood?
Appreciate it. All right, everybody, fan out and document whatever you see. Man, the smell of death, I can never get used to it.
Yeah, that's why I love accounting. Thought there wasn't any food or water.
Yeah, except for these cases of water stacked all the way to the ceiling.
Canned goods all over the place.
Pharmacy's locked, but we're about to gain entry.
Check this out. 3 prescriptions for morphine, all signed by Anna Poe.
Hey. Someone found this on 7.
It's exactly what Nakamura described.
You know, I've learned to never get surprised. But then I get surprised.
We've got 4 witnesses all confirming the same story. Poe came up to the 7th floor to end the lives of patients. Then we find syringes, drug vials, Poe's name on the prescriptions. You don't think that's enough? Mm. 2 of the witnesses said that Poe told them directly that lethal injection was her intention.
Then those doctors and nurses, they volunteered to be in that hospital. Then they stayed for 5 days during the worst possible conditions. How could their motives have been to intentionally harm their patients? To kill their patients?
But we can't deny the evidence.
Well, we need to prove to Poe and those 2 nurses not only injected those patients, but did so with the intention to kill them. Most of all, we need an eyewitness. Somebody who saw him do it.
Fred. Vince said that he'd take you up on this weekend. Guess I'll give him a call. How are you feeling today, Mrs. Allen?
Oh, pretty good.
Pretty good?
Well, I don't want to jinx it.
Well, jinx it all you want. This is looking perfect.
Oh, thank you, Doc.
Of course. You know, I still need that recipe.
Oh, my daughter's bringing it in today.
Good for me. Good for me, my friend.
This is good. Well, I mean, it's really, really good.
My patient used to have a restaurant over in St. Claude. This is her family's secret recipe.
Oh? Mm-hmm. Okay. So, what's the secret?
I can't tell you.
Oh. You can't?
Doctor-patient confidentiality.
No. Wow.
This woman, oh, bless, she's a real fighter. Yeah, he's a beautiful soul.
How is the new job? Is it work, you know, is it enough to distract you?
Surgery is. But in the quiet moments, am I worried? Yeah, of course I am.
Yeah, but I just wish we knew what they were doing. Are they investigating you or are they not, you know?
Honestly, Vince, I feel like I'm about to get railroaded.
Why? Why would they do that?
Because everything went to shit and somebody's got to take the blame.
Anna, do you have any idea how highly respected you are? There's no way. I just don't see that happening.
All I did was try to help people. That is all I did.
I know that. I know you. Look, God is good, right? He's watching over us. He's got a plan for us. The truth is gonna prevail here.
I want to believe that. Oh, I want to believe that. I really do.
You ever meet Frank Mignard before?
No?
Yeah, he wears cowboy boots, plays jazz trumpet in the corner. Very much larger than life.
Not your typical pathologist.
Oh, no, he's not a pathologist.
Wait, what? So then how's he the city coroner?
Because he got elected. People love him, so he keeps getting reelected.
So he's not an actual doctor?
Oh, no, he's a doctor. He's a gynecologist by training.
He works out of a funeral home?
Yeah, the temporary offices, they got flooded out.
Sorry, Butch. Don't mind the mess. We just had to pack up and run when our place went underwater. Virginia, you said?
Yeah.
So, Virginia, do you know where the word coroner comes from?
Can't say that I do.
It means keeper of the pleas of the crown. That's from the Magna Carta. Back in the day, the coroners were very important crown officials. Of course, nowadays, we're mainly relegated to dealing with dead bodies. Which brings us to your autopsies, Butch. Have a seat. We got a big problem.
What's that?
I can't tell you whether murder occurred.
Well, why not?
Because the bodies, they're useless. They decompose in the heat for a week. We can't even get a decent blood sample.
My understanding is that drugs can leave traces in other heartier tissues like the liver or the brain or even in the fluid pooled in the abdomen.
Are you a pathologist?
No, but I talked to one, well, two, actually.
I haven't seen these bodies.
Regardless, we need to test these tissue samples, Frank. Now, this is coming from the Attorney General himself. Fine. I'll tell him where you stand.
You see what I'm dealing with here? I'm beyond overloaded. But I'll tell you what. I'll get a federal disaster mortuary team out here to take those samples and send them to the lab. Just for you, Butch.
Thank you, Frank. Yeah, it's greatly appreciated.
Isn't it Mignard's job to collect evidence? Not to arbitrarily decide what should or shouldn't be done?
Don't worry about it. We got our tissue samples.
He's the coroner. It's not his job to arbitrate this.
Virginia, the medical community in this town is a tight-knit group, and Mignard, he's part of it.
He's supposed to be focused on the evidence, period.
Look, him and all the rest of them, they're not just gonna stand by and watch this happen to one of their own fellow doctors. And you gotta be prepared for that.
Hey, how was your day?
Oh, it was fine. It was fine. You talked to your family today?
Yeah, I chatted with my sister for a little bit. How's your case going?
Oh, nothing too exciting to report. Hey, I brought you your sketch pad. I thought it might inspire you to start some new paintings. Maybe some of those angels.
Thanks, Butch, but I'm just not feeling up to it.
All right. They sell in the galleries. That's good too, right?
Maybe soon.
All right. Well, I'll go rustle us up some dinner.
There's chicken and broccoli.
All right.
Hello?
Hi, it's me. Guess what?
Somebody from Memorial, not Life Care, actually wants to talk to us.
Well, that's the first. Who's that?
See, you found a place.
It's Arthur Shaver.
Virginia Ryder.
Brian King. Nice to meet you both. Yeah, come on in.
I reached out because I was watching TV coverage of the mortuary workers recovering bodies at Memorial, and I just couldn't believe the number of bodies they recovered from the chapel.
Well, why is that?
Because on Wednesday, I pronounced the patient dead due to natural causes. When we carried her down to the chapel, that marked the 6th patient in that room. I took note of it. After that, no one else died on my 2nd floor area before I left the hospital on Thursday. I'm willing to go to my grave on that because I was counting in my head. I knew the total number dead in the hospital at that point.
Which was how many?
On Thursday, it was 20 or 21. I'm sure of it. So when I learned that 45 bodies were recovered in total, I was like, there's no way that many people died in the time frame between the time I left and the following day. How many hospitals are losing 20 patients in one day?
Well, some might suggest it was because of the horrible conditions. You know, the lack of power, the extreme heat.
People don't die that often in hospitals, even under adverse circumstances. That wasn't it.
Well, so then what was it?
I knew something was happening. I was speaking to Kathleen Fournier. We went to medical school together. What were they saying?
I'm not exactly sure.
All right, what do you think they were saying?
This is between me, you, and the fence post, okay? They were talking about how we're not gonna get everybody out of here, and how patients are suffering, and we have to find a way to end that suffering.
Well, if there are patients who are in pain, we gotta do everything we can to help them.
That's not what they were talking about. Just comfort, you know? I really don't think they were.
Wait, who was they?
You and Cook and Anna Poe, they were talking about ending patient suffering, and I heard Anna say, oh yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
What? And I'm thinking in my mind, that's not normal. That's not what we're paid to do. We're paid to care for people, to help people.
So you knew what she meant, but you didn't question it.
You gotta understand, I was one of the only black doctors in that hospital. I was only recently hired. Some people were afraid of people outside of the hospital, but for me, it was the other way around.
You were afraid of the people in the hospital?
Let me put it this way. The stories going around about how there were looters, rapists, and snipers roaming the city. How New Orleans was under the control of criminals, what they really were referring to were black folks. I saw this on the ER ramp when people with my same skin color were being turned away. I tried to help them.
Hey, what's going on? Why aren't we helping these people?
We ain't got no room for these people.
Well, we're not gonna help them at all. When I saw what was happening, I was like, man, there's only so much I could do or say. They had all the guns.
You were afraid of being shot.
Not so much that. I don't think they would have shot me in front of everybody, but they damn sure would have removed me. I'm a person who speaks his mind, but I also know when to shut my mouth. But I quietly let people know what was going on.
How'd you do that?
I sent some text messages.
To whom?
My best friend, for one. I told him there were evil entities inside the hospital planning to euthanize patients.
Evil entities?
I can't call them people anymore. When you're talking about killing people who've done nothing wrong. Innocent people. Humans don't do that to one another. I was like, the correct word is motherfuckers are talking about killing people.
Wait, did you directly see anything related to that?
My last day on the second floor, this guy comes up to me, a nurse's aide, I think, and he says to me,
Dr. King, would you like to join us in a prayer?
A prayer? And when he says this, I'm thinking, what is this? And then I see Anna Poe. She was holding a handful of 10cc syringes with the pink needle. Why she have all those needles?
Did you see Dr. Poe inject any of the patients?
No. But here she is holding a handful of syringes. And people are saying things they shouldn't. They're saying things they shouldn't even be thinking. And I said to myself, this is not a normal situation. I probably shouldn't be here. I can't be a part of this.
Where are you going?
I'm getting out of here.
You're going to abandon us?
Do you know what's going on here? Because maybe you can work that shit out in your head. I can't. I can't even stop them. They're the ones with the guns. They're the ones with the power.
So that's when you left?
I got on a boat, got dropped off, wade to dry land, and hiked all the way back up here to my house.
Have you talked to anybody else about any of this?
We begin tonight at a moment when Hurricane Katrina went from being a disaster to a tragedy, when people began making choices that leave a mark on the soul. Now, as the water and the mud recede, secrets are coming to light, whispers of life and death decisions, and talk heard here for the first time anywhere of more, of mercy killings.
There are new questions about whether the staff at a flooded hospital once talked about euthanizing patients.
Was euthanasia enacted in that hospital in the days after Katrina, when there was so much chaos going on in this city?
Most people know that something happened that shouldn't have happened. One of the other physicians, she had a handful of syringes. Now, I don't know what was in the syringes. I don't know. And the only thing I heard her say is I'm going to give you something to make you feel better.
Oh, God, I don't believe this. I sympathize with his concern, but he's going to destroy the reputation of every doctor that's ever worked at that hospital.
Horace, you're overreacting.
Well, I don't think I am. I mean, if what he says is really true, then it's beyond horrendous. But this is not something that you air in the court of public opinion.
The doctor, who King alleges held the syringes, spoke by phone with the media on several occasions and emphasized that everyone inside the hospital felt abandoned. The doctor said, quote, "We did everything humanly possible to save these patients. The government totally abandoned us to die. In the houses, in the streets, in the hospitals. Maybe a lot of us made mistakes, but we made the best decisions we could at the time. Our coverage of these events will continue as more information becomes available."
So, Ms. Isbell, you were the nursing director for Life Care, right?
Correct.
So, on Thursday, September 1st, When 3 medical professionals from Memorial showed up on the 7th floor, what do you think was happening?
I assumed they were there to take care of our patients. Why else would they come up there?
Well, that's what I'm asking you.
Well, if it was something different, I honestly don't know.
During the disaster, did you keep up your charts? Record which drugs you were giving to your patients?
We kept them up as long as we could. There was no way we could keep track of everything.
Yeah, I've been up on that 7th floor, and I can imagine what you went
Oh,
through.
no, you cannot imagine. You have no idea. We tried so hard to keep them all alive. I want to know, why did it take so long for someone to come help us to get those patients out? That's why we lost so many patients. Where was the government? Where was our help?
Mrs. Bell?
No. You leave the people that stayed and worked through the storm, you leave them alone. You let the doctors and the nurses who stayed to take care of their patients, to try and take their suffering away, you just let them be what they are. Heroes.
If you want, we can take a break.
Take a break? From this? This is nothing. When I'm at home, I can't sleep. I have nightmares where I see the faces of my patients. I feel guilty when I think of the staff that I picked to work during the hurricane. I feel the pain of every single patient's death.
I know this is hard, but we do appreciate it.
How dare you come here from a place of comfort and try to decide what was right and what was wrong? What you're doing is not fair. It's just not. Sorry, but it just isn't.
Walker, you wanted to see me?
Anna, come on in.
What's going on?
Yeah, we are so blessed to have you here. So blessed. You know that. But I'm sure you've seen coverage on CNN, elsewhere.
I'm aware of it, but, you know, I'm busy taking care of my patients, not sitting around watching TV news.
Right, well, given that some of that coverage focused on you, we've had to think through this a little bit. For example, what happens if an operation goes badly? Through no fault of your own, but they do. You know.
Walker, what are you saying? Just come out and say it.
We would like you to consider taking a pause from performance surgery. Look, if something unexpected happened, it would be devastating for the university, you know. So.
You want me to stop performing surgery?
We are just asking that you consider it.
I can still see all my patients. I still have all my hospital privileges.
Right, you're just not going to be doing surgery for a little while.
It's killing me, but that's what we agreed. Do you see that? I think they're talking about us.
Okay, maybe. So what?
Yeah, I guess it is what it is.
Oh, hey. Did I tell you about Michael Young? So Michael is playing golf with a guy over in Covington. And the guy, he hits a bird. He hits a bird in mid-flight, right? And now the bird's fine. All right. You want me to go over there and intimidate him? What?
That would be very effective.
Yeah, the 2 old ladies. I think I could do it. You don't think I could?
I want to go home.
Really?
Anna. Anna?
Oh, Laura. Hi.
Hey.
How are you?
Hi, Laura. Hi. Henry and I, we just wanted to say that we're with you. We're thinking of you. We're sending you our prayers. What's happening to you is just, it's so unfair.
I'm not going to argue that.
Anything we can do to help you, you just let us know.
Thank you, Laura. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank
you
you
take
very
care.
much.
You take care. But I will be checking in. Thank you.
Thank you.
Reinforcements.
That's so nice, thanks. You want to know my fun fact of the day?
Well, it's only 8 a.m. You sure you're not going to top yourself?
Not a chance.
All right.
So you know Poe's brother Frederick? Poe's one of 11 children, by the way.
I knew that.
He's a federal drug fugitive. He is an all-star on the DEA's most wanted list. It's official now. Everything in this case is batshit crazy.
Well, my morning news is less colorful, but we got the toxicology reports.
And?
They tested tissue samples in 18 of the dead patients from Memorial. 9 of those 18 tested positive for morphine, and 7 of those 9 also tested positive for midazolam, AKA Versed.
That is the exact combination of drugs that Nakamaru said he gave to Poe.
Yeah, the lab director said finding midazolam in these bodies was disconcerting.
Of course it is. In my opinion, there's no way to justify it other than when you combine it with morphine, it's a highly effective way to kill people.
Now, these reports, they're helpful, for sure, but the defense is going to go after the conditions of the bodies, right? How none of this evidence is reliable.
How do we counter that?
We got to get some other eyes on this, right? Some expert opinions. We're going to get all this to some top pathologists.
Anna, I'm afraid we're going to need to start preparing our defense.
What are you hearing?
Well, unfortunately, the internal chatter is that the Attorney General's office is focusing their investigation on you.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Anna, it's going to be okay. Listen to me. We're going to rally every medical professional in this city behind you. Otherwise, next time there's a hurricane, there won't be a single doctor in this city practicing medicine. The public needs to know that.
So what do we do?
Well, first thing I want to do is put together a field trip of sorts.
Field trip?
Yeah, you, me, and the 2 nurses who were with you on that last day. I want us all to go back to Memorial.
You want to go back to the hospital? What for?
Because I want y'all to walk me through everything that happened on that last day. Make sure we're all on the same page.
Personally, I would never want to be euthanized, but I get why some people in horrible conditions would.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a Catholic. It's against my religion, but if I'm a vegetable, pull the plug on me.
Well, if that's your choice, I'm good with that, but at Memorial, as far as I know, nobody got consent.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Nobody got consent.
What does Linda think about all this?
Oh, we don't talk about my casework.
Really? Ever?
Not really.
Why is that?
Well, first of all, you don't want your secrets getting passed on to the grocer or whomever.
Who tells secrets to their grocers on 1955?
You know, Linda saw that I was that caught up in something, she was worried for me. I was working too hard, I might injure my health. And especially now, she doesn't need that.
How's she doing?
You know, it wasn't just our daughter. In the last 5 months, she's also lost her father and her cousin, who was like a sister to her. It's been brutal.
Oh my God, I can't even imagine. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, she's grieving in her own way, and I'm just giving her the space to do it. How's Kevin managing all this?
To be honest, things between us are not so great right now, so it's good for me to have this case to focus on.
All right, as long as you keep it all in perspective. I see how hard you're working. You're like a human 7-Eleven.
Human 7-Eleven. Well, that's the nicest thing you've ever said to me, Butch.
I mean, I'm worried about you.
Oh, no, I'm worried about you.
No, I'm the more worried person.
Oh, no, I don't think so. I am much more worried.
All right, I concede. Look, I gotta go run some errands. I'll meet you back at the office, yeah?
Okay.
All right.
Miss Ryder.
Mrs. Everett.
I'm sorry to show up on you like this, but I need to know what you're doing on behalf of my Emmett.
We're working on it. I promise you.
So you're making progress?
Yes, we are.
You know, there's a whole lot of powerful people out there who want this whole thing to just go away. You can't let that happen.
I'm not going to.
I got you something. After all the flooding, it's the only one I got left. I want you to have it.
No, I can't.
Take it. Please.
I want you to know something, Mrs. Everett. Emmett is the poster child for our case. We're doing everything we can to get justice for him, for what happened.
I miss him so much. It hurts. Nobody has the right to play God and end a life. They just don't. I don't care who they are. Thank you for your time.
Mr. Nakamura, thank you for coming. What we'd like you to do is verify the remaining stockpile of drugs in the pharmacy.
All right.
The morphine, the Versed, and Ativan. It's all missing.
What about the other controlled drugs?
Still here?
Were there any records of who raided the pharmacy?
Yes. Here's the list of the last people to sign out the medications.
Can you confirm whose signature this is?
Anna Poe. Yes. She was the last person to sign out medications.
Oh, my God. I can't imagine what y'all went through here.
It was our job. Oh, you know, seeing it now, it looks so much worse. What do you want me to show you?
All of it. Just tell us what you did. How you helped people, how you saved people.
All of the patients who went by helicopter came this way.
Down the hospital stairs, through that hole, up the ramp to these stairs. It's just incredible. Did the patients make the climb themselves, or were they carried?
Most of them were too sick. They had to be carried. It was...
Herculean, that's what it was.
This is the landing pad. It wasn't used for decades.
Bad shape, isn't it?
Guess you'd call this ground zero. That's the chapel. I'm sure you know that.
Yeah.
What happened here is something no human being should ever have to experience.
What the? Nobody else is supposed to be in here.
That's Dr. Poe.
That's Anna Poe?
And the two nurses. The one she brought up to the 7th floor.
Holy shit, you're kidding me.
Dr. Poe?
I'm Virginia Ryder. This is Arthur Schaefer. We're with the Louisiana State Attorney General's office.
Hello, Anna. And I'm Rick Simmons, Dr. Poe's attorney.
Mr. Simmons, we should...
Oh, yeah. To excuse us, Anna.
I can't fucking believe it just happened.
What are they doing here?
Yeah, same as us, getting their ducks in a row. Don't worry about it. Anna, hey. Listen, we're gonna focus right now on what we're doing. Forget about them, all right? Come on now, let's go finish our tour. Let's go.
So, Arthur Schaefer.
Mr. Schaefer, this is Mike Murphy with Life Care. How you doing today?
Fine.
Good.
Thanks.
So, Christy Johnson, our physical medicine director, you met her.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. She's got something more she wants to tell you. She wants to come talk to you again.
All right, we'll set it up.
Hello, Walker.
Yeah.
I want to get back to work.
I appreciate that. But you know as well as I do, the hospitals are giant bureaucracies. The wheels turn slowly.
Oh. I thought you were in charge. My patients, they need surgeries. It's not like there are dozens of otolaryngologists sitting around like cans of corn.
I realize that.
And I haven't even been charged with a crime.
Oh, I realize that too.
I'm wondering, have you ever read LSU Healthcare Center's mission statement? Because it talks about how patient-centered healthcare delivered with the highest quality of professionalism is cornerstone.
I've read it. I wrote it.
Nicely worded.
Thank you. All right. Let me see what I can do about getting you back in the operating room.
Thank you, Walker. Thank you.
Am I the only outside doctor who's examined the evidence?
Oh, no, sir. We sent it to a whole panel of outside experts.
So, in your opinion, Dr. Baden, where's the evidence point?
Homicide.
In all the cases you reviewed?
Yes.
Even with the conditions of the bodies?
Yes. In all the 9 cases I reviewed, I would categorize them all as homicides.
All right, well, thank you very much for your time, Doctor.
Thank you.
Christy Johnson is here.
I went with Dr. Poe to the entrance of Emmett Everett's room. You know who I'm talking about, right? He was a conscious patient.
Yeah, we know about Emmett Everett, yes.
She told me she planned to give him something.
I want to tell him that I'm going to give him something to help him with his dizziness. What do you think?
I don't know. I guess.
You gonna be okay? You want me to go in with you?
No. I'm okay.
Emmett Everett wasn't the only one. I took Dr. Poe and the 2 nurses to other bedsides. I was with them when they injected the patients. I held their hands. I said prayers.
You personally witnessed Dr. Poe inject patients?
Yes.
Do you remember which ones?
Wilda McManus was one.
You saw her inject Wilda McManus,
Yes.
and you can testify to that.
Yes, I can. And when I was leaving down the hallway, I heard her, Dr. Poe. She could have been talking about Mr. Alford, but I think she was talking about Miss McManus. And she said, you know, I had to give her 3 doses. She was really fighting. Something like that. I'm sorry it took me so long to tell you all this. It's just so hard. Can I get some air?
Yeah, of course. I just briefed the Attorney General. He wants to make the arrests. There's always more that we can do, but he doesn't want to wait around any longer. The opinions are already turning.
Wait, meaning what?
Well, just the whole medical system. Doctors protect doctors, nurses protect nurses. You're about to see the whole thing on display.
Well, Anna Poe doesn't deserve any special treatment.
But that doesn't mean she's not going to get it. No, you'll see. We're about to poke the bear.
Yes, sir. I'm going with the teams for Landry and Budo. You got Poe. You ready?
Yeah. Every time I make an arrest, I think, when I knock on that door, I'm changing someone's life forever. But last night, I slept like a baby.
See you on the other side.
Anna Poe,
Yes, I'm Anna Poe.
we have a warrant for your arrest on 4 counts of second-degree murder. Do you have any weapons in your possession or in your house?
No.
I'm gonna have to pat you down. Is there anyone else in the house?
No. Where are you taking me?
Here in Baton Rouge for booking, then on to jail in New Orleans.
What about my patients? I have critical care patients. I can't just leave them. I'm waiting on some very important lab results.
Are there other doctors who can cover you?
Yes,
Then we'll give
but
you a chance to call them.
I just spent all day in surgery. Can I at least change my clothes?
Sure.
You have to stand right here. Can't you just wait outside?
No, ma'am, I can't. Take off any jewelry and bring only your driver's license.
I'm not wearing any jewelry. My driver's license is in the...
Hey, do not reach in there. Your license?
It's in my wallet.
All right, I'm gonna read you your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you. I need you to sign this form saying you understand these rights. Are you willing to answer questions without a lawyer?
No.
Dear God, guide us and stand beside us. Help others to not believe in falsehoods. Help those that are aligned against us to know the truth. Please, O Lord, shelter and sustain us. Strengthen us to endure these hardships and injustices. Lead us back into your everlasting goodness and light. Amen.